Good day, everybody. Thanks for joining me on the Doc of Detox show. I'm Dr. Darryl Wolf, and this is the new World Practitioner live Q&A. Zoom people, we're not going to be able to show you the slides today because I didn't pay Sean enough, so he cut me off of his brilliance. No, maybe it wasn't that. Oh, no, I know what it was. We still don't have very good internet. That's it. But we will eventually, so hang in there. You know, it's the glitches. It's what you do with the glitches. It's what you do with the bumps in life. It's how you react, okay? And how are we going to react? Well, we're going to react in a way that we got this. So Zoom, you won't be able to, you won't be able to see the slides, and there's not many. There's just few, and I will read them.
See it. They see it.
Can they see the slide?
Yeah, there's a slide if you're sharing your screen.
Okay, all right. So there it is. Okay, so everybody just know this, that today we had another 3 people come in. Okay, so every day people are coming down. So today I just want to say this. I was on the phone today, and we have a husband and a wife, okay, coming from LA. We've got a husband and a wife and a child coming from the UK, and they said to me today, we have other people coming, but they said, Dr. Wolf, we don't need treatment. We don't know if we ever want to take your courses. Can we come out and can we come and hang out? Well, of course you can. We had a meeting this morning, didn't we, everyone? And the first part of it was on Facebook. So we'll show you our meetings, the first part on Facebook, but not the part where people start to cry. No, they didn't cry. Anyways, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Nobody cried. But the reality is we'll show you the first part of what we do. And this is not actually part of the training. You know what? Everything in life is, you fly by the seat of your pants, right? So all these people are coming early. We're trying to get set up. And you know what? I'm not just going to leave them. So we're either going to meet in the morning or we're going to meet at night, because by the time I do this course, these people are going to be on course. They're going to be already working on things. That little hour and a half every morning is going to tweak them to the point that when it comes in, they're not going to feel like they're getting slammed by me. And that's really important. So welcome to the New World Practitioner live Q&A, everybody. I want to tell everybody something. Tomorrow, I will be doing what's called the Personal Training and Treatment Q&A, where we're actually going to talk about our personal treatment and trainings, which are, we do 6 of them, 6 different ones. And then we're going to talk about our treatments and what we're going to be doing here. You know what? It's like this. If one person shows up for tomorrow, I'm on. If 100 show up, I'm on. It doesn't really matter. Everybody needs to understand that it's knowledge is power. And the more that I can answer people's questions, and this is why right now we have 14 people that answer phones. Did you know that? 14 people answer phones for us at the 800 number, 855-900-4544. And if you've got a health question, don't be afraid to call. And I truly mean that, okay? All right? We're old school, and guess what? Do you know why everybody fails? I'll tell you why. Because you go for a consultation and then you fall off the cliff. You go for a consultation with a naturopath or a natural health practitioner, you spend either $100 or $1,000 or a few $1,000s, then you go home and you eat the products up and you're just hoping that there's going to be a miracle. The only way that people get well is if practitioners are teaching people how to create the perfect day. If you're not teaching people how to create the perfect day for themselves, and everybody has a different perfect day because everybody has a different personality, everybody has a different reality. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be doing the personal training and treatment Q&A, live Q&A, same time. And today's show is going to be going on at 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning, Pacific Standard Time, so that everybody in the UK can watch it. Because now that we've switched things, I've got people going, we miss your shows, we don't get your shows, we got to search for your shows. So the show we do today will go up at 5 a.m. in the morning the next day. Now, the personal training and treatment, we are going to get this Zoom thing, and we're going to open up for questions at the end of every show. You know what? At the end of every show from now on, I'm going to open up for Q&A. And the reality is that means that I'm going to have to stop speaking as much as I do. and then leave room for everybody to come in with their important questions, okay? So if you go to, for tomorrow, if you go to personaltreatmentandtraining.com and you log in, you will be able to come on those Zoom meetings. But tomorrow, I will not be able to do a Zoom tomorrow. But as of next Wednesday, every personal treatment and training Zoom, you'll be able to come in and ask questions. Tomorrow, I'm only going to be able to take questions from Facebook. Now, when we get the Zoom working for next week for the personal treatment and training, Zoom comes first, Facebook comes second. But tomorrow, I will be Facebooking it, and like today, we'll do Zoom questions, and then we'll move to Facebook if we have time. All right, so I think everybody can see the slide here, and they can see it on Facebook, right?
They can see it on Facebook.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to the next one. I've only got about 5 slides, guys, because we don't need a ton of slides every time we do a lecture. Every time we do a show. This slide here is patient, client, practitioner support. I only do this because guess what? You want to call me, there's the 800 number, there's my extension. If you want the order desk or you want something else, it doesn't have to be for orders. I don't know why they just said order desk. I guess we're trying to set you up or something. But the reality is, if you've got any other question, doesn't matter what it is, it could be extension 1 or 2, all right? When it comes to things like that. Let me see here. I'm just going to let somebody in.
Got it.
And then fulfillment centers, I just want everybody to know, can you believe this? We just did a sale this week. It was just over now. Canada was only $10,000 behind United States. We have 38 million people in Canada, and we have, what is there?
Times that by
380 million people in the United States, and Canada's sales are going to beat United States pretty soon. So the reality is, I think part of that is they don't realize we have 3 fulfillment centers out in the States, and you'll have your product within just 2 to 3, worst case scenario, 4 days usually. But you know what? FedEx is fooling around with people, okay? And so is DHL, so is the post office. But remember who owns them, okay? So everything is meant to be frustrating for everybody, so don't get frustrated, okay? And know that we're always doing our best. And if you feel like you got screwed around, I will still try to smoothen it out, okay? All right? Let me see what else. Overseas, there's the phone number, anybody, and you just have to call WhatsApp, FaceTime, or Skype. And if you ever have a problem and you're not getting through to somebody for a question or something like that, you can call me at 250-801-5893 on WhatsApp or on FaceTime or, and my Skype is DOC period, OF period, detox on Skype. And I really don't mind you calling. And don't get frustrated. If you have to call twice or 3 times, you're going to get me. Everybody gets me. Okay? Don't let frustration take over. Okay? Let's move on. So anybody who's coming here, I'm just going to make it really quick. We like you to get a perfect day consult. If you're coming for a course or if you're coming to a personal treatment and training, once you leave here from the course or you're done the course, the certification, or done your personal treatment and training, I refund your money with $150 in product. Now, why do I do that? Okay, I'm going to tell you why. Because the reality is most people will not spend money and get a consult. But if you actually get a consult and you start lowering your infection rate, your inflammation rate, and you start learning about your beautiful body and your beautiful mind, you're going to get here and things are going to be so much better for you. And it's going to be a beautiful holiday instead of struggle. I don't want you to struggle. So as soon as you decide that you're going to come or do something like that, we're going to do it. Okay? All right? Look, I am going to try to keep the red carpet out as much as possible. Okay? The next thing is fly out Aeromexico if you can. No PCR test, no quarantine, no mask. When everybody leaves here, all you get is a swab. I promise you there's no nanoparticles. I'm buying all the tests. Okay? We just had 3 people leave here to go to the States, and all they did was this. That was it. It was over. There's no chemical. There's no danger. She does the test right in your room. She'll come to your room here, do the test, and it's in 2 seconds. Yep, you're clear. That's it. Okay? It costs $99, and they come to us. All right? Trust me, we're trying to work on everything here. Again, let me see here. We don't have any masks or any rules. There's no rules except unconditional love at Ixtapa. That's it. Okay? You're not going to be putting on a mask in Ixtapa Palace. Okay? All right? And if they try to make us, I'll get an armed guard with a machine gun. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, so let me see what else. Yeah. And I just put they cannot detain you. If you knew the law, they can't detain you when you come into your country. They can't, if you knew the law. But most people don't know the law. And guess what? Thursday, I'm going to have George Roach from Canadian Human Rights here. They're also going to be opening up in the States. And if you want to know what's going on, really going on, behind the scenes, who's fighting? The chiropractors, the nurses, the doctors, oh my God, the police. There's so much stuff going on right now. And we're going to let you know. This is not about fear. This is about bravery, guys. Okay? All right. And yeah, you can check out the phone numbers there. And I think what we need to do too, if you're going to book a hotel, you're going to be calling Brandon. Can somebody look up Brandon, please, on my phone right now? Please? Who's got my phone? Oh, you have my phone. Wow, she's everywhere. She was under the desk, for God's sakes. What was she doing there? I'm kidding. Okay, 1 second. Brandon, let me see. I want to give you Brandon's phone number if you decide to come. Because people go, where do I go to actually do this? Because I didn't want to put the whole slideshow up. Give me 2 seconds here. Can you tell this was unrehearsed? I guess so, yeah. Okay, let me see. Brandon. Okay, so Brandon's phone number, if you want to reserve here, it's 407-624-9382. It's a Florida number, okay? And if you're from overseas, call them on WhatsApp on the same phone number, okay? And just so you know, the starting rate is $45 a night. The longer you stay, the cheaper it is. Okay, and then if there's a couple people, I think it's like $58. Don't quote me. I don't get involved in all that stuff. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. So the next slide is actually our course October the 9th, okay? And the course goes until actually November the 5th if you're going to stay for the bonus days. Okay, so here's the deal. I always did the course and it was 22 days, and what happened was people go home, and if you can take the time, I'd really prefer that you didn't rush off. I want you to stay the 6 days because we meet for 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours at night. And understand, we will have meetings throughout, but the reality is, okay, I have a whole marketing team here. If I told you that if you wanted to be a practitioner, you're a practitioner right now, I guarantee you that I am going to explode your business. So I'm going to tell you why. Because how would you like to not look after your marketing and never get ripped off and have Dr. Wolf give you a guarantee that you're not going to get ripped off and you can come after him? How would you like to also know that I don't make 1 penny off of your professional photography, your professional videos if you want them? I don't make 1 penny off of your website. It's all done for cost. Okay? So we'll build you your website. We'll do all of this. We'll show you how to market, what not to do. Everybody leaves here and then they fumble around and they get these ideas that don't work. The reality is Kinga and Raphael, who are my marketing team, they've been doing this now for 15 years, and they have studied from the best. I'm telling you, this isn't Inky Dinky Schnitzel House. This is where you don't need to be scared. We got you. And when I say I got you, we got you. So you need to get that. And I just told you I don't make a penny. Not 1 penny do I make off of that. You get your course from me. You get all the support from lifetime with me. You get all the manuals. You get actually case histories on everything from constipation to cancer and every disease. You get audios. You get hundreds of testimonial audios of me doing consultations and my consultants doing consultations that you can listen to. You also have me where you're going to go, oh, I'm not really sure about this one. You call me. I go through the case history with you, or one of my master consultants does, before you do the consultation, and we tell you what we would do to help you do what you need to do. I hope you're getting this. We're going to create an army, and there's not going to be anybody that's in the natural health business or in the medical business that's going to be able to come up against you. And if there's anybody out there that would like to, I would like to have you on my show. If you think that you would like to find holes in my training program, you come on my show. I want you to come on my show because I want people to challenge me that I'm not fraudulent, that I'm the real deal. I'm 43 years into this, and I stood up for myself for the last 35, and I'm going to stand up for you now. And that's the God's truth, okay? So the last 5 days that you're here, after we finish the whole 22 days, if you decide to come, remember the first day is orientation day on October the 9th. That's right. And then on the 10th, the course starts, okay? So the first day is just a half day. Then we go 8 days in the whole life coach. Then we take a day off. Then we go 11 days with the Wolf Non-Surgical. We take a day off. And then we're going to be talking together 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours at night for 5 days. When you go home, you are going to go home with a sense of peace. Not, did I waste my time? Did I waste my money? I'm telling you, we got your back. And everybody here that becomes a practitioner has unconditional love. We brainwash them before they leave. Okay? Because it's called brainwashing. You know, that subconscious of yours is either working for you or against you. That's it. So we just want to reprogram that, okay? We're going to reprogram your subconscious because when you go home, to get rid of fear is all we need to do. Listen to me. Don't let them scare you anymore. Don't let your family tell you you can't do this. Your friends. Don't let society tell you. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't become a practitioner and touch people. Some states will actually say, oh, if you do that, you're going to be in trouble. Yeah, well, I can tell you right now, they can take it and put it where the light doesn't shine. Nobody can tell you to work on anyone. And even if they had a law in your state, it's not a law. Did you know that every law made in your state is a rule? It's not a law. And those are not they're not rules that they can use against you. Go ahead, keep practicing. You know, you don't even need a bloody license to touch anyone. And then if you want, if you're really scared, get them to say, my name is Jim Smith. This is my body, and I give Jennifer Wright the honor to work on and touch my body to help to heal me. Then you sign it. Take that to court. That would be the day. Now you're going to tell me that I can't let somebody work on my body and touch me. Did anybody ever notice something? That you're not allowed to touch yourself and you're not allowed to touch your family. You're not allowed to touch anyone. Why? It's a setup. And that's what this whole course, and this is why I'm doing this. You know, I'm not doing this on a practitioner point of view. I'm doing this as a human being point of view. All right. Next. So what do we have here? Now I'm confused. So, oh, this is just the bonus days, guys. So it's from November 6th. What are we doing here? Oh, November 6th to the 27th. That's the second course. So as soon as we finish October, believe it or not, I think we have about 15 people that are already signed up that are taking the October and the November, but they're actually going to stay here for Christmas, and they're going to take the January, and then they're going to stay for February and March and help us train so they become master trainers. Do you know what that means? That means you go on docofdetox.com and you go on ITIOH, and I just gave you $250,000 worth of advertising. When you've taken my course 3 times, let's say you take it once and you pay the $8,000. When you take it the second time, it's 30% off. When you take it the third time, it's 30% off. Why do I do that? Well, how good do you think you'd be when you're done? Now you're going to help me train 2 courses. Then you're going to become a master trainer, not a practitioner. A master practitioner is where you've taken the course 3 times. I will refer people to you for work. But now you can help train our courses. And I will send somebody to your country or wherever you are, and you can help put on courses with them. And we will share the money that we make. Now, but what really is the best thing about this is you'll be featured with your picture, your clinic, what you do. And if you do reflexology or you do shiatsu too, and you've learned mine, that'll go up there as well. We will profile you up on Doc of Detox and itioh.com. And it's going to tell people where you live. You're going to be on the trainer map. And that means that they will go look for somebody, and they're going to go, oh, wow. And if you don't think that they won't travel 3 states to get to you, you're crazy. Because people have tried everything to get their joints right, their muscles right, their mind right, and they can't find people. Because understand something, people aren't trained properly. Go ahead, do this. Why don't you go ahead and do this? Go to your natural health practitioner and say, what do you know about scar tissue? Well, you get it when you get in a car accident. You get it when you get surgery, but they don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with it. Nobody knows what to do with it. Nobody knows what to do with the crystallization. Nobody knows what to do with the displaced calcium. When you leave here, I promise you, you'll have all the answers for this. And you do. You know what? Challenge me. Go ahead. Challenge me on everything I say. Okay, so then we'll be doing another course January 14th, February 12th, March 13th. Now, why do we do it like that? Because we have people coming, and I think we have, for the whole thing to become master trainers, I think we have 8 people or maybe 9 people, but it doesn't matter. If it comes February and they do something and they don't let anybody fly or whatever the case, and I've only got 6 people in the course, we're still running it. It doesn't matter. It's not about how many people we have. It's about following through. Everything is about integrity. All right. Next thing is, you can take a look at this, but these are all the things that you'll be able to work with. I got to tell you something, guys. You got to get this. You see all of these? That's a lot of things, right? Boy, look at those. Oh my God. All those too? Oh my gosh. Look at this. How many different treatments am I going to teach you? Let me tell you something. Did you know that disease names mean nothing? They just tell you what's wrong with the person, because disease names don't mean anything, because all diseases are caused from the same thing. And if I could teach you how to work on one joint, I can teach you to work on all of them. If I can teach you to get the adhesions out of one organ, I can do it for all of them. So understand, are you ready for the whole maze? Oh my God, I will never be able to learn all this. I'll never be able to get this. This will take years. That's right. You need to go to school for years and spend $250,000, and then maybe you'll be a professional. We got set up, okay? And I'm not putting up with it, all right? That's why I've had to give up. I've given up most of my diplomas. I had to, because almost every organization, when I'd get a diploma or I'd get a doctorate, would come after me and tell me that I need to behave. I can't behave. No, I'm not going to. All right. I don't know why he showed that again, but that's okay. Because here, personal treatment and training, I'm just going to touch on this really quickly. So understand, when you become a practitioner, you are going to be doing 6 different personal treatment and trainings. This is where people come to you from 5 days to 10 days. And I'm going to tell you, this is where people leave and you've given them back their life. Whole life, body, joint restoration. I'm going to go through this tomorrow in detail. I can't do it today. If you've got questions, I'll answer them. Couples training, and because tomorrow I'm going to be talking to a lot of people who are thinking to coming with their wife, or coming with their family, or coming as a group, or coming by themselves with their caretaker. Okay? So that's what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow. Now, so we have whole body joint restoration, couples training and treatment. It's emotional, nutritional, and body work. These are all 5-day programs unless they want to stay there or they're trying to save their marriage, because they will have to stay longer. And in that case, we'll be doing about 1 to 2 hours of emotional work with both of them, and then 1 hour with separately, and then depending on how long it takes. Because you know what? We always want to do whatever we can to save our relationships as much as we can. So believe it or not, there's a lot of relationships in trouble out there. So when you get people coming together, and just think about this, a husband and wife come together, emotionally they attack each other, and physically they don't know how to help each other. If we can teach them that they're not attacking each other, they're actually attacking themselves. And as the older they get, the more they feed dysfunctional beliefs, those beliefs get bigger and it eats their relationship up. That's all it is. Go figure. It's not that we fell out of love. You know, we didn't fall out of love. What happened was our dysfunctional beliefs got bigger and bigger until it ate up our heart. Okay, so the perfect pain-free pregnancy, that's a 10-day. We're creating a whole manual on this. So from the minute that 1 year before she gets pregnant, up until the baby's 2 years old, we're giving you a step-by-step of everything to do, and you're going to be teaching them how he or the partner is going to work on the pregnant woman so that she never has a pain and she can deliver in a half an hour to 45 minutes. And I don't care if the other deliveries took 2 hours or 8 hours. This one's not going to take it. It's all about contraction. It's all about inflammation. It's all about infection. It's all about scar tissue. Understand something. We are going to take the impossible and make it I am possible. We're going to take the irreversible and make it reversible. Remember something. I'm the guy that says, I'll give you a money back guarantee you're not going to surgery. All right. The number 4, the athletic deep tissue bodywork training. This is for athletes. This is for trainers. And understand something. Please don't get this wrong. They know nothing about scar tissue or displaced calcium. They don't even know how to fix people. Yeah. So some of the biggest trainers for some of the biggest sports teams in the world don't know what you're going to learn. And after they're done, you could walk in for 5 minutes and it would be an embarrassing situation for them. Really embarrassing. Okay? All right? Next thing, Wolf non-surgical personal treatment and training. We have people that come just by themselves and then we'll get a body that they can work on. Okay? So some people just want to come and they just want to learn it for their family. But no family will come with them because the family doesn't believe in what they believe in. Okay, next is the last one is pelvic floor restoration. Please don't get me wrong. And I don't mean to be like this, but 80% of all women and men are rotting out in their pelvis. That's why 50% of all women drip urine all day long. Drip, drip, drip. That's why, are you ready for this? 60% of all men at the age of 40 have an inflamed prostate. That's why at the age of 70 and 80, you have a 1 out of 2 chance right now of getting prostate cancer. So tell me that we're not needed because nobody knows what to do. We know what to do. All right? So what comes with a personal treatment and training? Well, what you're going to be giving people is you're going to be giving them, if you do personal treatment and trainings, you're actually going to be giving them a guide, okay, on how to work on their bodies and what parts to do. And you're going to give them the perfect day manual. So when you become and you get certified, you'll get a PDF that every consultation you do, you're going to give a perfect day manual of 320 pages free to every consultation that you do. Okay? You're going to do the same thing I do. I hope you are. Money back guarantee, 1 hour consult, send them the audio, okay, and lifetime support. And understand something. When you give people lifetime support, you're going, oh my God. Do you know how many people we have done consults on? I hope you know that, I think it was 12 people signed up for consults just today, and I don't have the whole number. So the reality is, look at how many consults we get, and look at how the phone is not going off the hook, and we're not going nuts. They get the manual, they get the support. People don't want to bother people. Do you know why people bother people and they're frustrated? Because they don't have a game plan. You know what? If you don't have a roadmap, how frustrating is that? But I don't care. You may have never done practitioner work before, but we are going to give you a roadmap to follow and do everything. But if you are full of fear, I can't do anything for you. And if you listen to your family that's full of fear, then this is going nowhere. So understand that. I'm going to open up for questions. You can unmute and then let's get questions on Zoom. a few questions, and then I'm going to have, before we shut down today, I'm going to have some of the people that have come here for treatment or practitioners to just tell you their experience on being here. And they will tell you the good, the bad, and whatever they feel, because that's what I want them to do. Okay, so is there any questions that you would like, anybody on here? Because you're, just unmute yourself and come on. Is there anybody on Zoom?
Yeah, Christine is talking.
Well, I can't hear
Can you
her.
not hear?
No, and it's not muted.
Yeah, turn up the volume there. There you go.
Go ahead.
Hi, I called you last week
Yes, love.
and I've booked the flight for Friday,
Yes.
this Friday.
Oh, can I say something?
So I need to book a reservation.
Yes.
When you said the number, I didn't get it all. I think other people didn't get it all as well.
Oh, it's okay. You know what? I want,
Brandon.
yes, Brandon's phone number is 407
Yep.
6 2
Yep.
4
Yep.
9
9
3
3
8 2.
8 2. Thank you so much. So I can call him on WhatsApp.
Yes, and just know this, that if you don't have a car, we're doing pooling here, but please call us when you know you're leaving, and when you take, let us, call us and give us your time, and we'll have it, and then call us when you're on your last flight, and then my son Sage, okay, who's the master trainer, will pick you up, so
Right.
you can get to know him, and he will bring you here.
Right, so I've booked from England to Mexico City because it was the only direct flight
It
I
is.
could get.
Yes, love.
So, but I haven't booked the other flight. I need that doesn't get here till 8:45, I think, your time in the evening. So I don't know whether I need to maybe book a hotel and then book a flight the next day. I'm not really sure about that yet.
Okay, so wait, you
I'm
get
trying
in,
to
you
figure
get
it
you
out.
get in at 8:45 in the evening.
Yeah, at Mexico City.
I think you'll have to book. You'll have to book to stay there.
Right. Yes,
I'm pretty
and
sure, but
book a
you
flight
check.
the
But
next day.
don't believe me, but I think so. And then just let us know, and we'll pick you up.
Okay, thank you very much. Because I'd like to do the course. I'd like to do the course. I
Oh.
haven't done the perfect day consultation yet, but I kind of haven't got time.
So here's the deal. They haven't got our training room built here. So guess what I did? Oh, you're going to love this. I rented the place that has the most beautiful view in Ixtapa
fantastic.
over the bay, and it's all glass windows, and you've never seen this. This view is going to blow your mind. And there's a walkway, and we're like up about, I'd say without exaggerating, 150, 200 feet. You can see the whole bay and the water crashing, and this place that we're
Oh,
going to,
lovely.
this place that we're going to is not a 5-star hotel. Guess what it is? It's a 4-diamond. It's a
Yeah.
4-diamond. And it's not a hotel, actually. It's where people go and pay a lot of money to buy these condos. But guess what? Are you ready for this? The restaurant can't be open due to regulations, and it's big enough for us to house this, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you guys, you're going to be staying here at the Palace, and then we're going to take you about an 8-minute drive, and you're going to be going to such a beautiful place. We're going to make sure. See, we hit a bump in the road. Nobody freaked out. We went and found a place because it didn't work out with what they were doing. And of course, whether it's Mexico or anyone else, everybody makes promises. That's all I ever get. Anyways, but I won't let you down. So we found it just 2 hours ago. And what's it called again? Oh boy. And you know what? Can you call Nat? He didn't put the pictures up. It didn't
Daryl,
go. Yeah.
Daryl.
Do we have a number for Nat?
Christina, I just wanted to interject on behalf of
Sorry,
everybody.
sure.
I've posted Brandon's number on the chat. So at the bottom of your screen on Zoom, there's a chat button you can push.
Sean?
And you'll see all the messages.
I need
and
the name.
Brandon's number is there for everybody.
the name
that
of the
missed
training
it,
center.
okay?
And how do we get hold of Matt?
Call Kinga or Lori. No, you don't need to call. You don't. We just need to call them. I want to get.
Okay,
I can't
right,
remember
okay,
the
so
name.
we just need to call Brandon.
That's it.
Okay, that's
I'm just
perfect.
trying to find the
Thank
name
you
of
so much.
the training center because I want you to go, guys, and look where we're going to be training because you're just going to go, wow. It's probably the nicest spot that I could have found. It just fell in our lap. Okay. Well, it didn't fall in our lap. We had to give them a big check, and then it fell in our lap. But yeah, but it's beautiful. Okay. So
Cala de Mar.
Thank you.
okay, what?
Cala.
Is it possible to ask something, please?
Cala de Mar. CALA
D.
DEL.
No.
No.
other L.
No. Go ahead.
Cala de Mar.
Okay, all right. We just got it, but it's just gorgeous. It's CALADEMAR, and it's in Ixtapa. So go check that out when you have time, and then you can see what we pulled off. Okay? All right? Thanks.
Cheers.
All right, Cala de Mar. All right.
Hi, I would like to ask a question, if that's okay.
Yes, it is, love. You can ask a few.
Thank you. Thank you so much. First of all, very, very grateful and thankful for all you do. Absolutely. I've been following you for years, so thank you. So basically, I'm definitely, if everything is okay, I'll be coming in February, March.
Yes.
To take the practitioner course for sure. I do quite a lot of spiritual work anyway, and I've got a medical background, so I think it would be the perfect complement to help me to fully, do and evolve through my passion, which is the spiritual. Anyway, I would like to get all the information regarding prices, etc., etc. What would be the best way to do that?
www.newworldpractitioner.com.
Okay.
And once you go on www.newworldpractitioner.com, then you're in the funnel as well. That has all the prices of the hotels, but also has the prices of the courses. And then my extension is 5, so never feel like you're bothering me. And if you're overseas,
Okay.
then it's the 250-801-5893. Listen, guys, you got to understand something. I've stopped doing consults right now. Okay, I don't do any consults right now because I'm trying to make myself as available as possible. Okay, so we don't drop the ball on anybody. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you so much. It's just basically I do have quite a lot of questions. Just thinking about whether it's possible only to go for the non-surgical training for the 11 days.
Okay, can I say something honestly?
Yeah.
Okay, you come for the whole life coach. That's 8 days,
Yeah.
and you're going to understand a lot. I know you already do. But it maybe will give you a different depth, a different field to look at. But here's the deal. You go through the Wolf non-surgical and you will see people that have canes walk out after one treatment. You'll see people that have had a problem that they've talked about, gone to the chiropractor, the acupuncturist, the physiotherapist. They've done everything. Touch for Health, you name it. They've done it all. And you're going to see it happen.
Would it be just possible to come for the non-surgical as regards the whole 22 days, just for
Listen,
the non-surgical?
you can come for anything you want. If you just want to come for the non-surgical, then come for the non-surgical. But here's what I will tell you. Anybody that's coming for the non-surgical, if they'd like to come early, you can sit on the first 2 days of the course of the Whole Life Coach.
Okay.
So that means you'll sit for 2 days, and then you'll take the next 7 days, and it's yours to do with. And then we'll start the next course. You don't have to, but that's my gift to everybody who wants to do it. Okay? All right?
Fantastic. So I will drop an email and start getting all the information and start booking myself
Here-
as soon as you open slots. So
Here's the situation. I understand that you've got a great spiritual energy background. And when you do and you feel satisfied, take only what you want. But the reality is you're going to hear my take on in the first 2 days of why you had to do the other work. Why we are physically crippled by the time we're 40. why by the time we're 50, we say that it sucks to grow old. And by the time we're 60, we don't want to be with ourselves or anyone else. And we can show you that with all of this is just going to change. All right? And I promise you that. So you think about it. If it doesn't work, then just do whatever you do.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
fantastic. I'll be seeing you very soon in next year, February, March, for sure.
Okay, love.
Just trying to gather all the info now.
Yeah, and you're going to have more questions. And when they come up, don't worry about it. You know, the questions come up, we knock them down. Next one, we knock it down. Oh my God, I've already called 3 times. Do not apologize when you call me. And everybody, when you call me, please do not speak fast. You're going to drive me crazy. Dr. Wolf, I know you're really bad. Don't do that. Say, hi, Dr. Wolf. And then please help to calm me down. Okay? Thank you. All right.
So much.
Yes, go ahead, Dala. Dala?
Dalia.
Dahlia, thank you.
So I would be coming to hang around for months, 3 months or 6 months. Just, I might take a course, maybe yes, maybe not. But I would be working, and the question you answered already, that there will be internet. Will you be sending invitation letter, correct? To show to the
Okay, so you got to send that to nat@docofdetox.com. I want you to write the invitation letter. Do you know how many different letters and forms of speech that we all have to have? Because we have these guys that, I don't know if they smoke a joint or if they roll the dice, but every country has a different letter that they need. So write the letter, and then Nat will get it, and I will sign it. Okay, all right. That's how that works.
Okay, the other question.
Yeah.
Is there a business center? Because I might need to use a printer.
We have an office. By the time everything's set up, you can just come into our office and use what we have.
On the payment page, on the payment page, there is a list of that juices, as you mentioned on the other Facebook talk that you gave. It is included in the morning, evening, and there is an asterisk. Could you expand?
What do you mean there's an asterisk? I'm not sure.
There is an asterisk, and I understand there might be, I believe the price is not set up.
Oh, no, because guess what? Here's the deal. So this is what we found out so far. First of all, just know this. It's all going to work out, not like we planned, but here's the situation, okay? Now the people that were supposed to drive the container here an hour and a half don't want to do it anymore because they just doubled the price. So now we're looking for someone else, but we'll have it here in the next 3 or 4 days. Here's the deal. First of all, we found out something. That at the market, the fruits and vegetables are only 25% of the cost, maybe 30%. Then the stores. So now I'm going to be finding a wholesaler. Then I got to find a wholesaler. And then we got to get our groove, and then they'll deliver it here, so we don't have to run there. Maybe we do have to run there. Okay. There's not a lot of berries and fruit, but there's a fair amount of fruit at the market. But then if we have to get any berries and things of that nature, we have to go to Sam's Club. So we're opening up a thing there at Sam's Club. So it's all going to come together. Just know this, okay? You're going to be paying the cost of the women that are going to be preparing it, and about, I'd say, 15% above that for just wear and tear on the machinery. That's it. Yeah, let's put it this way. What you're going to be paying is just know that you're being blessed again. Because the reality is we're not trying to make money off of that. We just want you to be nourished. We want to prove to you that you can eat a whole plant-based diet, and that you don't need to eat anything else, and that you're actually going to detoxify. Wait till you see how many people, wait till you see all the weight people lose, wait till you see their skin, wait till you see everything about them change. And then if you want to go out and eat at night, there's great restaurants around here. There really is. Okay? So, yeah. And I got to tell... Go ahead.
That is not included in the hotel fee.
The hotel fee is $45 a night.
No. Yeah, right.
Okay. I would have, it couldn't be. It couldn't be.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, you're not going to find what we put together for you at the price that we put together for you.
just for clarification.
Oh, I know. I just want to be perfectly clear too.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So the best city to fly is Mexico City?
Yeah, Mexico City. You know, we had a couple people fly right into Zihuatanejo. So, you know, you want to check, it could come right here, but that I've only heard of a couple people making it that way. You know, you could fly into Zihuatanejo 22 months ago from almost everywhere, but now you can't do it.
And then if Mexico City, you're taking a cab or you're taking another
No,
flight?
you're taking about an hour and 20-minute flight here, and it's over.
Flight.
That's it.
Is it possible to arrive in the middle of the month or just only from the first of the month?
You can arrive in the middle of the month, in the middle of the day, okay, or in the middle of the night. We'll do the best we can for you. There are no rules. Just let us know how you're getting here, when you're coming, and then we'll do the best we can for you.
Okay, thank you.
And you need to understand, there are no rules. Okay? Next, is there anybody?
Yes, please.
Hi.
Hello. I'm from the UK. I do want to come over. I've got a few commitments at the moment. I'm looking after my mother who's in a nursing home.
Yes.
I love everything I've heard so far, all the videos. I'm a psychotherapist in training myself, but I've got ME and I want to recover from the ME. So coming over to do your course and helping myself that way, I'm hoping will help me to recover. What do you think?
Well, I think that people have not been taught how to think. Because understand something, if you created it, you can get rid of it.
Well, I've always thought it's psychosomatic.
Yes, it is. I just didn't want to say that. But everything is everything is psychosomatic. Tell me what isn't. The invisible had to create the physical. You are a spirit being. You're just light and sound, and that got infused into the womb. Then the light and sound had information in it that created a physical being, and then you were altered from 0 to 7. Well, you know, from 0 to 7, you were altered by the information. So change your personality, you'll change your reality.
That's the difficult thing, isn't it?
No, it's not. Not when you're with like-minded people, okay? And we're terrorizing you all day to love yourself.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
We're not
I'm
terrorizing
one
you.
of these people, I've always had a good heart, but never turned it towards myself. And I know now.
Yeah, but if you watched my show this morning, I told you that all women were programmed that they would never get love unless they actually emptied their heart completely every day.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yes, love.
Well, I definitely will be over. It won't be before Christmas. It'll be February, March for me.
Yeah, but you can still bring me a gift.
I'll bring my mum with me.
There you go. That would be the best gift of all. Okay? I love really old people and very young people. It's the people in between I have a hard time with.
Well, if I can get my mum out of the home, which I'm trying hard to do, then
You get her out of the home, I'll take her out on a date.
Oh, she'll love that.
I mean it. I will. Tell her that. That'll give her something to shoot for.
I'll tell her that someday when I see her.
Except she's got to pick up the bill.
Pardon?
She has to pick up the bill.
I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will. She'll love it.
Okay.
She wants to be free, and I know if she can, she'll be with me.
Maybe we should do an escape plan and the bed sheet thing.
Yes. Well,
That's
I
it.
did. In July, I got her out. I got her home.
Good.
But the court judge made me take her back. So now I'm fighting the courts.
Well, bless you.
I'll never give up.
No, don't.
I love you, by the way. You're brilliant. You are brilliant.
Okay, but I'm not brilliant. And
Oh,
please,
you are.
no.
You are.
Stop. I am not brilliant. Okay, I've just learned to love myself, and that turns up your light. Every one of you are brilliant. You are brilliant. Everybody on, look at, I'm not saying this to humble myself. I'm telling you, I'm not brilliant. My light is brilliant, and I need you to turn the dimmer switch up so we can all be brilliant. That's all.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'll see you in about March time.
That's right. And don't forget my gift.
Oh, I'll bring you something beautiful.
Your mother. Your mother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, sweetie. Anybody
God
else?
bless you.
God bless you, love.
Hi, Dr. Wolf.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I just got a date.
Yeah, I know. So my question is, I want to drive across the Canadian border.
You want to get across the Canadian border? The only way you can do it still is to fly. You could, but I tell you, somebody just got across and they said that they had to have dental work done. And so that worked, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, because that was going to be my next question. Like, am I going to a class? Am I going to a funeral?
Now, I have somebody, and Sharon Kuzak, she's one of our trainers. She's coming down here with her another trainer. They live together. They're partners, Gary, and they're coming down here for 6 months. And she told me there's a couple of places to cross that are easier than others, but I can't remember what they are right now. The thing is, why do you want to drive? Is because you want to bring your car?
Yes.
Okay, I have some information too about that. If you could just hold on. I forgot to give it to Nat to put up, but I will get him to put it up. Let me just see if I can find it. And okay, here we go.
I think Sharon and Gary were getting their vehicles on a flatbed across the border and then across the line.
Absolutely. What they're doing is they hired just a small Cessna plane for $440 each. They're being flown from Canada over to Seattle Airport, okay? And then they're getting their van taken on a flatbed, and they're having it dropped off at the airport. Sneaky little devils. Okay, let me see here. I'm just looking for... Okay, it's not on here. Hold on. I'm just looking where she said that, anyways, if you're going to drive, she said, drive only in the daytime. And she also said, I'll get the information and I'll put it up if anybody's going to be driving. We'll send it to you. I'll give it to, it's not here. I'll find it. And she also told me what borders to cross at, the easiest ones.
Red states, I'd imagine.
Huh?
Red states, I'd imagine.
I guess so. I don't know. I'll find out. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Elizabeth. Anybody else? Okay. Then.
Hello? Yep. Hi.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi, I have a question. Drinking water, is it provided during the course?
Drinking water? And
Yeah.
what? Is it distilled?
No. Is it provided any drinking? Are we gonna have any drinking water when we are studying?
Okay, first of all, if you know, I don't know if you know about my portable structure units, but the reality is please don't get me wrong, but I've drank the water here straight out of the tap. You don't have to do that. But the reality is, if you put your structure unit, if you have one, you run the water through, it's structured, you're totally protected. We're going to put a structure unit on this, on the building where everybody's staying, and we're putting structure units on the pools. But the other thing is that they have filtration on this place already. The only people that I've seen that have had an upset stomach are people that love their alcohol. Because that's really who gets sick. And then they never blame it on that. They blame it on the water, because you're not gonna admit that you've got an alcohol problem. But understand, that's the only reason why you're going to get sick here. Or if you went to a restaurant that wasn't busy and they don't want to throw their food out. So just go to the restaurants that we know are busy and have really good food. It'll never happen. You know, what is in our head is something different. Like people go, oh my God, I want to come down there because of the cartel. I just hope you know that it's the cartel that's protecting you down here. So you better get that in your head. That's really important. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what about the cartel? Oh yeah, they really want you. They're coming for you. You know, are we done yet? Okay, I got to tell you something. When you come here, Ixtapa is a sleepy little town. You can go into Zuwatnego and walk around. You're going to feel totally safe. I mean, if you want to find a really bad dark alley, we could find one for you, and then maybe you could tell a story.
Ziwa is lovely, you guys, for a visit, like to go for a couple of nights. It's just so sweet. I love Ziwa now.
Doctor, I have one more question. That portable unit for structured water, can I put it in the carry-on or better in the luggage? Is going to be any problem in the carry-on?
Well, let's put it this way, okay? They always look at ours. But the reality is they'll just look at it. If you want structured water on your flight, then I would suggest that you bring it, okay?
Yeah.
It's not going to be a problem. My partner bought a really big crystal, and that was it. You know what they said? It's too big and it's too heavy. We have to take it from you. So I basically left and put the suitcase and put it on, and they didn't charge me for it. So don't bring anything that looks like a bomb or anything that's heavy and expensive, because they want to take it from you for your own safety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it means that I can put it in carry-on then.
Don't put it in the carry-on. Just put in your carry-on all the things that they're used to, right? Don't give them anything. Don't give them anything to do, especially now.
You could put it in your carry-on, but you know what? It's not worth the headaches that might ensue after, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, thank you.
You're welcome, love. Anybody else? Please don't hesitate, because once I have about a 15-second gap here, I move on to Facebook, okay? So,
next.
Yeah. Nobody else? Okay. All right, then I guess.
Can I tell you something?
You can tell me anything you want.
I am 28 years and 6 months sober from alcohol tomorrow.
Good for you. See, and when you can stop drinking alcohol, you're saying that, you know what, maybe this self-love thing, is worth it, and I don't need a drink to change my personality anymore. See, what happens when we're younger is we get this impression by people that we're unworthy, the person we are is just not good enough. That's why we do drugs, that's why we do alcohol. Because, and here's the deal, we get set up, if I can say this. We get here and it's unconditional love. We can burp on our parents, we can throw up, we can fart, we can poop on them, we can keep them up all night. But soon as we start to walk and talk like them, guess what? Now we get conditional love. And guess what? All families that I know are judgmental families, not observation. So they don't know that their little spirit child that came came to give them a second chance, because I'm going to mirror everything you do, mommy and daddy, so that you can see why you don't love yourself or each other. They don't see this, and then the child gets punished, By the time you're 12, 13, you know that your personality isn't good enough for unconditional love. And now you want to find a new family. And now you're willing and ready to pull your pants down for love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So because we can't live without love. And it doesn't matter if it's toxic. We just got to get some. It's like oxygen. We can't live without it.
That's
but
right,
what we
yeah.
didn't understand was it's a self-serve job. Okay. All right.
And touch, Daryl, and they've tried to remove touch, you guys, and that's just disastrous.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
We need touch.
Okay. I'm just going to check and see if there's any comments here. Next time I'd like you to check through and see if you find them, right? Oh, no, I know what we're due. I'm going to let the practitioners speak, okay? That's even better. Rami, would you like to go first? You'll have to put these head. I'm going to let you just talk about the situation and understand something. This place does not come without warts and pimples, but either does anything else, okay? All right, 1 second.
Okay.
Rami? Oh, here, hold on. Just let me, there you go. And, okay, and you can sit here.
Never used this thing before.
What?
I've never used things
Okay,
like
well,
this before.
just,
And I've
okay,
got it
1
brown
second,
eye.
1 second.
Whoop.
The red one,
Yes, you have.
I don't think you need the headphones.
we don't need headphones.
Don't
Oh,
need
yeah,
headphones?
right. Can Facebook hear?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay, then you don't.
Okay. Hi guys. Some of you
This
may
is your-
remember me.
This
I'm
is your
Romana.
second time.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. I'm going to let you know Ixtapa is amazing. We have just my whole life has changed for the better. I'm going to stay here. I'm not going back to Australia.
Oh, lovely.
It's been the best nearly 5 weeks of my life. I've been studying now with Daryl for over a year, doing all of his online courses, etc. And my whole life has changed. It's phenomenal. I even left my husband, or rather he left me, of 35 years. However, it obviously wasn't meant to go any further, and I now understand that. So you learn doing the Braveheart course and all that sort of stuff. You'll just become amazing. And we have the best community here. And it's only going to get bigger and better. It's as safe as any. It's absolutely beautiful place to live. It's got everything you need. Really phenomenal. So the people here, our new family is amazing. Best thing I could have ever done in my entire life. I have absolutely not any regrets whatsoever. So do yourself a favour, get over here and join us.
Yeah.
And understand, Rami has been great. Not Rami. Romana has, I just talked about Rami, sorry. So she's been amazing, and she's pitched in every way, shape, or form. You know, you can participate in everything or participate in nothing. So everything is an open book here, like I told you. It's whatever makes you happy, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions? If you don't, then I'll bring on the next person, because everybody's got a different story.
I do want to mention, oh, sorry.
Nat's email, what is the extension, which website? Just mention which website, then I'll get it.
I'm not sure. No. Are you talking about the letter? That's nat@docofdetox.com for your letters. nat@docofdetox.com. Okay.
And one more thing, I know that there were quite a few questions last time about how to get out of wherever you are. A gentleman named Bobby Hale, who got me out of Australia, he knows the rules all around the world. He can help you to get your flights. He's a travel agent. So Bobby at haletravel@gmail.com, and he will help you.
Romana?
Yeah?
Bobby.
Yeah, but
Sasha, can you put that in the chat? Do you think?
Sure.
Like,
he'll
that
do
into
it,
the
but
chat?
understand, this is not just for Australia, this is worldwide.
This is worldwide. He actually
Exactly,
lives in
yeah.
the US, but he's an Australian, and he got me out of Australia with 6 days to spare.
Yeah, Romana, that would be so wonderful for everybody.
Okay, hold on, I got the email wrong. It's bobby@haletravel.com.au.
Show me, I'll type it in.
And of course, he gave me permission to give you this info.
Sean's going to type it in.
Okay?
And also, when Dr. Ross Anderson gets on, I didn't know this today, but if you have like a bank statement, your tourist card, and your passport, you can open up a bank account here pretty quick. Okay? All right?
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
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 Excellent. So you want to get the next?
Next. Come on, George. This is your day.
I thought we were going that way.
Oh yeah, but George, that's the whole thing. It's to throw you off.
Let's do it.
Okay?
Hello, everyone. I'm George from Toronto, and I'm here.
Hello.
I'm here for about 4 days now. It's my 4th day. I'm loving every minute of it. The positive energy is incredible. The people are just wonderful. Everybody wants to help each other, and that's what it's all about. We've all been put on this planet to help each other, and this is what we're building here. We're building a community. Everyone knows something. I have something to offer as well, and we're here. We're having fun. You guys should join us. I have some issues that will no longer be issues. I'm confident, and I've gotten away from the negative energy. I've gotten away from all the pessimism, and this is the place for me.
That's awesome.
Now, does
Can I ask you a question?
anybody notice something that he's talking from his heart? Good for you, George.
Yes.
Good for you, my friend.
You can ask me anything. You can ask me anything you like.
So, George, you left from Toronto.
Correct.
You took the plane?
I went on Aeromexico to Mexico City, and I connected to Ixtapa the same day. It was about a 3.5 hour layover in Mexico City.
Okay, so when you left Toronto, what did you say to go there? Like, did you say you were going to a course?
I didn't say anything.
You don't have to. No, wait a minute.
I bought a plane ticket. I showed my passport, and I got on the plane.
You don't
That
have to
was it.
say anything. You can just come and say, I'm going to stay for 6 months, and then if you stay for 6 months, we will get you an extension. Understand that, if you want to stay longer. So you don't have to say anything. Where are you going? I'm going to Mexico. Why? For fun. How long? 6 months. Okay. That's it.
I booked 3 months, but
Okay.
that could change.
Okay.
Did you book just one-way flight?
Yes, I did. Everybody did.
Okay.
We did.
I booked for 3 months, but I might change that. We'll see.
Maybe
Is
you'll
it
fall
not
in love,
compulsory
and that'll
to
be
have
it.
a return flight?
What's that? Pardon?
It is not compulsory.
Is it not compulsory to have a return flight?
No, it is
No,
No.
no, you don't have to have a return flight. In Mexico, they welcome you.
These are all patterns of belief that you're allowing like authorities to, put beliefs in your head that are false, right?
Yes.
I had a lot of similar.
Exactly.
I had a lot of similar questions before I left from a lot of my friends and neighbors. How are you getting
This
there?
is why nobody will move on with their lives and do what they're supposed to be doing because they feel controlled and they won't admit that, right?
That's correct. I haven't gone anywhere in a year and a half because I didn't think I could.
Anybody else have questions? All right, George.
All right. See you guys.
Thanks, George.
Thanks, George.
Hi, everyone. Hello. Hi, my name is Anya.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Anya. I'm from Colorado in the United States. And I did book a round trip ticket and for 7 months. So I'm staying for the entire thing, and I didn't get questioned at all about why I was staying that long or anything. Maybe it's because I'm US, I don't really know. But very, very happy to be here. The community is amazing. And it's lovely to help one another, and we help each other all day long. We go have fun, we eat dinner with each other, we walk in town, we go to the beach, there's a swimming pool here. We all have our own rooms, they're amazing. We all went into George's, several of us went to George's room today and had coffee together. That was lovely. And yeah, there was something, I wanted to say, if anybody is flying and you do need to fly to Mexico City before you go into Zihuatanejo, there's a Marriott hotel that's right at the airport. So it's much easier to stay there. You do take a shuttle within the airport because the airport is big. But that way you don't have to worry about getting off property and finding a hotel somewhere. So find the Marriott at Mexico City Airport. That's helpful. And then the next morning you can fly to Zihuatanejo and get a shuttle to come be with us. Yeah. Anybody from the U.S. or all of you somewhere else?
UK.
Oh. We've got other UK. What's that?
I'm from New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand.
Nice.
Wonderful. And we have other UK people here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from the UK as well.
Nice. Well, come on over.
Oh, I'm coming. I've got the ticket. But of course, in the UK, we have to do PCR test to get on the plane.
Okay. And that's you, Christine, right?
So I've done it today, and they'll pick it up tomorrow, and you know, I'm bound by whatever that says. So who knows?
Just know that you won't have to take another one going home. You'll just have to do just a saliva test for us, and it's only going to take 2 minutes, and you'll have your report in 3 minutes to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I really want it to be. I'm only booking a one-way ticket, and I'm not planning on going back. I want to hang out.
Good for you.
Good for you.
All right, Christine.
Thank you.
Yes.
I just got to get everything sorted out and get here by Friday. So.
Good.
Nice.
Come join us.
Just keep us posted because we will pick you up. Okay. We want to.
Okay.
It's not that it's not expensive and it's only a 15-minute trip, but we want you to know that we want you to know that you're loved, and we want to pick you up. Okay.
That would be awesome for me. That
Okay.
really would help a lot. Thank you. I
okay.
appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So I'll probably be coming the last part on Saturday, I imagine.
Just let us
But
know.
I've got to figure that part.
Let us know, love.
That plane journey out yet.
Okay, sweetie.
Okay, I will do. I'm trying to figure out WhatsApp. It's not working on my phone on my laptop at the moment. I'm trying to add your numbers so that I can WhatsApp you and talk to you about a few things, but I'll see what I can do.
Well,
so I can make the reservations and everything.
if you can't do that, do Skype, and then just put in DOC period OF period DETOX. That's it. A period after doc, a period after of, and detox. Or if you have an iPhone, FaceTime me. You've got those 3 choices, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, love.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. And
Yeah,
also,
see you.
and then there's also Telegram. I mean, there's so many ways now. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just not very techy.
Well, either
It's
am
all
I.
gonna work out.
Okay. Anybody else have a question for Anya? Nope. Okay. Thank you,
Ciao.
sweetie.
Adios.
Ross? We're saving the best for last.
Next. Hello. My name is Ross.
Dr. Ross Anderson.
And I am either crazy or stupid. I'm not sure which it is, because I drove here from British Columbia, Canada. And it took 7.5 days.
Good for you.
It took 7.5 days
Excellent.
to get here.
Wow.
And I could write a
That's
book.
awesome.
I could write a book about it, because there were some very interesting adventures along the way, to say the least.
Yeah.
But I made it. My vehicle had a little challenge. I had a flat tire, but that's fixable. My air conditioning decided to quit yesterday, and that's fixable, but everything else is fine. The accommodations here are remarkably good. for a resort that has been here for quite some time. The people are incredible. Mexican people are just amazing.
Yeah.
They've been so helpful in every way. It's quite remarkable. And I'm starting to learn my Spanish. I've got 8 or 9 apps on my phone now, and I'm studying Spanish every day.
Do you have the Google Translate?
Yeah, I've got that one too.
Okay.
So George and I went to Sam's Club yesterday and spent a lot of pesos. And we bought necessary things. I had to get a hot plate. I got a hot plate. George bought a kettle. What else did you buy, George?
Coffee maker.
Oh, he bought a coffee maker, yes. The coffee here is amazing. And what else? I've come to be whatever I can be with Doc of Detox, and I cannot urge you enough to come here. I came with a one-way ticket. I'm not going home. The politics in Canada are getting rather alarming, to say the least.
Really crazy. Holy.
Well, they just brought in vaccine passports in British Columbia. And I've got a lot of friends.
I know, I live there.
Yeah, I've got a lot of friends
live
contacting me, and I get texts every day from friends who are suffering from the effects of being exposed to a vaxxed person. And the effects are varied and not so wonderful. So one of the things that Doc of Detox and I are looking at is protocols to help those people, and to help people who have been vaxxed perhaps and are suffering from the nasty effects of that. So hopefully we will be able to work with those people and get them some relief.
We can, we will.
We
know
absolutely will,
can.
yeah.
We can dismantle the bats.
Yeah.
I know we can.
Yeah.
And I've known this crazy guy for
30 years.
30 some years.
Yeah, 30 some years.
30 some. We were
Nice.
both renegade practitioners in Toronto in the early 80s.
Nice.
Yeah, it was an interesting time when we actually had some freedoms.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for me.
Beautiful. Thank you.
All I can say is come down. Come to Mexico.
Oscar,
You probably aren't going to want to go home. You probably won't want to go home.
can I ask regarding visa, what you're going to do after the 6 months?
It's quite easy to renew your visa.
I will
this year.
be, I'll be renewing my visa and perhaps becoming a landed resident. That's all in the works. I got all my paperwork coming over the border. There's a big epic with that. It takes a long time, but there was an angel helping me, so I got it all done. And I'm here for 6 months. My car is registered. I have insurance. I have my visa. I have my paperwork. And today I got a bank account. And as Doc of Detox said, I only needed 3 things: my passport, a bank statement, and my visitor visa.
And 5 pesos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
So,
funny.
I mean,
Make sure your bank statement has your address on it.
yeah, the bank statement has to have an address, your home address on it as well. So it was really easy. It was easy to get a bank account. I will have a debit card, probably and they will cash. Actually, I brought some of my checks because I'm at an age where I'm getting government checks, and they are actually cashing my government checks and depositing them into my account. So, I mean, they couldn't be more helpful. I mean, it's a remarkable situation. I'm thoroughly impressed and glad that all of that is available. And there are other people that are sourcing out various things. I was told today there's a health food store in Zewa. There's a Sam's Club, and it's just like a Costco. You got to get a membership, and the membership, what did we get?
$40.
George, both of us got memberships for like $35 each.
Not even.
Not even that, yeah.
It was 35 divided by 2.
Yeah, and they've got everything there. I mean, it's just like Costco, and so
2 people for $35.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a piece of cake, and there are other stores. Everything is here. I'm surprised. I thought this was going to be much more challenging than it actually is. But everything's here: Sam's Club, other grocery stores. Mechanics to fix your car, and the Mexican people are incredibly honest.
It's actually much easier there than it is in your own country, which is funny because their desire to please and work and earn money is far greater than in most of our developed countries, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, tomorrow I'm going to the beach. I'm going to hang out in the waves and catch some rays because today was pretty rainy and it's now cleared up, but it looks like tomorrow we might get some sun. So there you go.
Could I ask
That's it. That's it for me. Okay.
Dr. Rob?
Yeah.
Could I ask you?
Thank you.
How did you cross the Canadian to U.S. border?
I'm a legal dual citizen. I have I lived for 10 years in the United States when I was a child, and so I have legal dual citizenship. So crossing the border was a minute and a half. They looked at my paperwork. This is actually quite funny. And the border guard said, "Where are you going?" And I said, "Zihuatanejo in Mexico." And you know what he said? He said, "Oh, like in the movie." And I said, "Yes, like in the movie." And you know what he said? He said, "Good move." and when I crossed the Mexican border, I didn't even stop. They waved me through. They didn't even look at my passport.
Yeah.
And that was really weird. But
it is weird there.
He just waved me through, and I'm in Mexico. So, and I'm here legally. So, Bob,
you know what? I actually walked across from El Paso into Juarez.
Yeah.
And I had a major problem that I didn't realize. This is when I was younger, and they did nothing. They just, same thing, waved me through.
Yeah.
And then I left, and of course, what I'd forgotten is they needed to stamp my passport for my visa. So I was all happy, and I'm like, "Oh, see you later." And then I got, further down into Mexico like a week later, and I was like, "Oh my God, my passport's not stamped to prove, when I got in here." Yeah.
Well, I got my passport stamped, and I had to get my, visitor visa and my car insurance, and you have to register your vehicle because if you don't do all that, and they stop you, and they have spot checks along the way, it was all pretty easy. There was one glitch, I'll tell you about it. They tried to shake me down for some money, the federales, and I just stood my ground. In fact, it was a little tug of war because he said, "Do you have any Mexican money?" And I pulled it out of my shirt pocket, and it was about 2,500 pesos, and he grabbed it, and I held onto it, and then we went back and forth a couple of times, and then I gave it a good yank out of his hand and put it back in my shirt pocket, and I said, "No, that's my money." And you know what he did? He said, "You can go."
Yeah, exactly.
I stood up for myself.
It's only if you're weak and vulnerable, they're going to.
I stood up for myself, and he knew it was going to be a major pain to get money out of me, and he said, "Go ahead." So that was the only incident that I had with anything governmental. So anyway, that's enough for me. We got to move on. Thank you.
I want to hear more stories.
Yeah, he has to write a book, you guys, you see?
Okay, so I think that's good, eh? What do you think? So.
Carol, can I ask just one last question about, can you repeat your Skype address?
Yes, it's DOC.
Isn't it the helpline now?
Please?
No, that's mine.
Oh.
No. DOC, Doc of Detox, the name.
Sure.
So let's put a period after doc. Let's put a period after of, and call it a day. Doc of Detox. So doc period of period detox. Okay. Anybody else before we go and have guacamole? Anybody else? Yep, that's it. I want to thank everybody for coming on. I really truly mean that. And if there's anything we can do, we've already laid the carpet out for you. So just know that we mean it, okay? There's no obligation to come down here and do any treatments, courses, doesn't matter. We're still going to pick you up at the airport, and then we'll take your money. No, I'm kidding. So, listen, have a beautiful day, and I'll be back here tomorrow to just talk about our personal treatment and trainings because we've had a lot of questions, and it's the way, see, these shows save me lot of phone calls. So this is why we do them, okay? All right? And just know something, okay? You all have value. You're worth every question that you have. And understand something. Please start standing up for yourself and having respect. Learn what Ross did. Say no. There is no authority over you. You are the only authority for you. And understand something. I walk it and I talk it. When you come down, you're going to find out. Okay? I am the only authority for me. You're the only authority for you. Nobody has authority over you. You do not come down here to find a leader. You come down to become a leader.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Have a beautiful night. God bless everybody.
And you. God bless. Thank
Blessings,
you.
everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
God bless. Bye.
So what is a New World Practitioner? Well, a New World Practitioner is somebody that understands that training comes before treatment.
Have I noticed any changes in myself since taking this course? Oh, yes. Yes, I have. I definitely have.
There's so much more ahead of you, and there's so much more that you can find within yourself, and there's so much that you can let go of to free yourself. And I'm excited to be able to help others find their power.
It's not a treatment. It's like a restoration. You can renew your body. And I didn't understand what was preventing me from healing.
I guess this is where I kind of get emotional, because Daryl truly cares, not only for himself, but humanity in general, and he wants to educate people to live their best lives and learn to love themselves first before anybody else.
The Whole Life Coach certification. We go deeper in that 8 days than anybody else goes when it comes to learning how the invisible creates the physical, the psychological creates the biological. And we teach you about energy medicine and about vibration and frequency, because that's all it is.
He really cares for everybody. He wants to educate as many people as he can, their own healers / practitioners. He wants to get the knowledge out.
Dr. Wolf and the whole crew, Sage and his bodywork techniques, learning it, everybody here has just been so incredible. They're so supportive. It's been a really cool experience.
I've seen nothing but incredible results day after day, hour by hour, while they work on people who get finally the effect and result that they've looked for everywhere else and never got. So they're amazing, amazing.
On a daily thing, I'm becoming more flexible and more pain-free. It's a process of treatments because of the damage I've done to my body. But yeah, I expect to be doing backflips. You know, I'm 64 years old. I'll be doing backflips.
When it comes to the Wolf non-surgical certification, nobody can pull fibroids apart or reverse joint, muscle, tendon, ligament problems or scar tissue from surgery quicker than we can. And we offer a money-back guarantee to all our patients. Now, why would we do that? Because we pull off the I am possible and we reverse the irreversible.
They're so professional, yet so fun. They know how to push you to your limit. They encourage you, so it's all positive training, and really every one of them has a piece that they offer to the business, and they don't miss things. They let you go to the next level.
To use my love and light to be in service of others, and that's part of healing, right? Where as my elbow is connecting to that skin, you know, I'm delivering my frequency to the person that's seeking that work, you know, because I will always have that love and light inside me.
And a New World Practitioner understands that you can't give what you're not. So until you understand that unconditional love and care for oneself is what you need to become so that you can give that to your patients. Don't expect a different outcome than every other practitioner out there. And that's what we teach here, because you need to become what you want to see in all of your patients. Good day, I'm Dr. Darrell Wolf. Do you know why you or your friends or your family are struggling with their health? Well, because they've never been given a strategy. And every time they go to see a health practitioner, whether it's medical or natural, all they're doing is getting Band-Aids. What if we were able to create a strategy that you could create the perfect day from the minute you woke up until you went to bed, and then we continue to guide and support you along your journey as you grow, your program grows. And what if you only paid one price, and you had unlimited support and guidance for the rest of your life? That's called the Perfect Day Consultation.